Okay, today we're going to talk about replacing the water tank on your Aquashot shank. This is my demo shank, and it's probably drilled well over 1,000 holes by now. We've used it at several trade shows, and I've used it on field demos and demonstrations, etc., etc. Although the tank is perfectly functional at the moment, it does have a few hairline cracks, and from time to time it will drip a little bit of water. So I figured it's probably about time to replace this tank. Anytime you have a tank that is not holding pressure or has a leak, it may be time to replace it. It doesn't happen too often, but this is a way to replace just the tank so you don't have to replace the shank, and reduces the cost. This is the Aquashot tank replacement kit. It comes with all the tools inside that you need, the hardware. The only tool you'll need is a snap ring pliers. You'll need this to remove a retaining ring on the shank. So before we get started, the first thing to do is to remove any pressure that might be in the tank. This Aquashot shank, as you can see, is in the open position and has air in it at the moment, but we're just going to insert the tank into the fill hole here, and this will release any pressure that's in that tank and make sure that it's empty and nothing is under pressure or under tension from the spring. Okay. Now inside this kit we have 2 O-rings and a retention ring, as well as the new tank and some instructions. Now the instructions that are included with the tank are in Japanese, but we will also include an English set. And you can download this from our website or get it from us. Okay, so in order to get started, we've already removed the pressure and any existing water inside, so now we're going to remove the retaining ring on the back of the shank, this one right here. And be careful that it doesn't fly away. I've removed the retaining ring. And now I'm going to remove the bellows portion here. And it has a little spring inside, so be careful that that doesn't fly away. Now to remove this tank from the shank, we're going to have to just bang it up against a hard surface, such as this table or the floor. Hold the water tank and strike the bottom of the shank to the ground. Okay. As you can see, it kind of loosened off just like that. Now I can see the 2 O-rings inside. The next step, in order to remove the remainder of this, we have to hold the lever here and pull this up to the camera. This needs to be held into the unlock position. It will keep trying to go to the locked position as you remove it, so hold it shut and remove the shank. There we go. And now we have removed our shank. This is our old tank. Now, we should replace these O-rings. There we go. These can be a little tricky to remove. There we go. That's one. Alright, I'm going to open my bag with my new parts. Okay, now these O-rings will go on first. Okay, we've done the first one. Now we're going to do the second one. Alright, and I've made sure that this is nice and clean. In this case, I'm just spraying it down with some lubricant. Next part is important. when you insert this tank, you want to try and do it just once. Every time you put a new tank on or remove it, you can damage these O-rings, so you want to try and get it right the first time. This is going to slide in like so, and it's going to be a tight fit until it gets about halfway on, at which case you're going to have to hit that switch again and hold it open so that it'll go through. Okay, it's almost on. You have to continue pushing the water tank while holding the release in the unlocked position. Okay. And that snap tells me that I've made it on. Okay. Now I'm going to need to put the bellows and the snap ring back on. And you can see I have a good tight seal there. It's pushed all the way up until it won't go anymore. And I did that while holding this in the unlocked position. Okay, that's very important. Alright, now here's our spring and bellows. And we're going to take it and put it onto the shank. Now, while holding it under pressure from that spring, you'll need to put the new snap ring on. If you look carefully, there's a groove here. You can kind of see it right there. That groove is where your snap ring will mount. There we go. And you can see I've put the new snap ring on there. And just like that, we have a new water tank. We've replaced our Aquashot water tank. Let's test it and make sure that it works. So I've put it on my impact drill. I will retract the tank, put the water in. Okay. Always important, hit the release. And now it feeds water. So now we're going to drill a couple holes. Remember, it's important to use a positioning guide since they're tipless, or to start at an angle. Today we'll do one of each. And I am through. This is a 1/4-inch porcelain tile. It's a class 4. Let's take a look at that hole. Okay, and let's do another one, this time with the positioning guide, and we'll do it right next to the other one so that you can see just how close we can get. And we are through. There we go. Another 1/4-inch hole through this 1/4-inch porcelain. Let's just do one more since we have a little bit of water left in that tank. And we'll put it right by the other ones. There we go. I think that's a pretty successful test. We got 3 holes with 1 tank of water, and I still got just a little bit in there, but I'd say for the next hole I should probably refill it. So I'm getting about 2 to 3 holes per tank refill, and as you can see there's no leaking or anything, so that tank replacement went really well. Please click the links below to visit our website, to download catalog pages, or to visit our Where to Buy section where you can find your local distributor. Thank you.